Hello, and thank you for joining us for another edition of Rail Rangers on the Road. Every month, the Midwest Rail Rangers take you to an interesting and unique railroad destination across the Midwest, including places in Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, and Wisconsin. The Midwest Rail Rangers, a 501c3 nonprofit, was founded in 2015 to provide onboard educational programs across the Midwest. Perhaps you have caught us on select weekends on the South Shore line between Chicago and South Bend, Indiana, on private rail excursions featuring dome cars and other heritage rail equipment, and at various outreach events such as Train Fest in Milwaukee and Mad City Rail in Madison, Wisconsin. And now, mark your calendar for the first Sunday night of every month at 7 p.m. Central Time for Rail Rangers on the Road. Without further ado, here is this month's program.
But hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Rail Rangers on
the Road.
Of course, he has to do that. It's June 2nd, 2024, and we're going to take you for a ride on the Lakeshore Limited.
Where does that go?
To New York, from Chicago.
From Chicago to New York on the Lakeshore Limited. So where are we headed?
We are headed to the station, to the Metropolitan Lounge.
Oh, okay.
Let's
so
go.
We're going to start our trip here okay. Show them, are we up on the board? Departures. Well, there we are. Lakeshore Limited, 9:30 p.m. A little late departure tonight. Train 48 goes to New York, and then the other half of it, Train 448, goes to Boston, Massachusetts.
It's been forever since we've been in this part of the station.
Yeah, so we're going to head into the Metropolitan Lounge. You can see the old Metropolitan Lounge.
This is the final boarding on Super Train number 341. This is Dr. Alpha. The name left here scheduled departure time. The boarding is track number 17.
Where the old ticket counters used to be.
Yeah, now it's a CVS pharmacy.
Track number 17. Platform is local 3 p.m. Thank you, Carol. And check in. Welcome aboard.
Other things also.
Yeah. Show people on the map where we're going, our train route. So I'm showing our train route. We're Chicago, and how are we going? To South Bend, Elkhart, Waterloo, Bryan, Toledo, Sandusky,
El Rio, Cleveland, Erie, Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, Rome, Utica, Amsterdam, Schenectady, Albany, Hudson, Rhinecliff, Poughkeepsie, Croton, Harmon, Yonkers, and
New York.
final destination. So we're gonna take them all that way tonight?
That's right, overnight. Gonna go to bed. We'll wake up close to Erie tomorrow. Is that correct?
Yeah, once we board tonight, we'll get on board, give you a little tour, maybe go have some wine and cheese,
We'll
and
sleep from here to here.
we're gonna sleep from there. Well, you're gonna go to bed right in Chicago?
Pretty much.
We gotta have some wine and cheese in the lounge. Okay. Oh, you gotta get us in the lounge. Wow, we got some music. Oh, there she is. Oh.
We're good. How are you? Yeah.
Oh, look, you get hugs in the Metropolitan Lounge.
From the best people.
All right, everyone. First, we're going to do anyone that needs red cap assistance only at this time. If we need red cap only, please come up first. If you need a ride to the train, please step down the hallway out the door. The agent will take you to the train. Again, if you need red cap assistance, please go down the hallway. And then everyone else, please come on out.
Bye.
All right, for now.
Oh, where are we headed?
We are headed to the train.
All right.
Get ready to get hassled.
Yeah.
Track number 14.
Sure. Oh, they did take all the chairs out. Hi, sleeper for Lakeshore. Thank you. Oh, they did take all the chairs out. Holy shit.
Track number 24.
Ah.
Number 24.
Track number 24. Track number 26. Track number 26. Track number 26.
Ah.
Track train of the night, maybe?
All right. Chicago
That's right.
15 minutes ago.
That's
You
right.
didn't have to dress in your Rail Ranger shirts, you know.
Yeah, well, I had to make it fitting for the occasion.
So we are in the dining car.
That's right.
And so you can, what do they do? You get on at 9:30?
And then they
Yes. I'm
allow
surprised you're not in bed yet. It's almost 10 o'clock.
you to come have a drink.
Oh.
And
Okay.
then you can go to the lounge car and get a cheese tray.
Ah. Okay.
So this is all Wisconsin cheese, by the way.
Oh, our headquarters, yes.
Yes.
What kind of cheese tray can you buy?
It is it's from Kinder Creamery.
Oh, okay.
And they are from Muskota, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Muscoda.
Skoda, yeah.
Muskota.
Okay, so how do we start our journey here? What do we do?
Well, we came out of the Metropolitan Lounge and
Yeah. Well, there's the Chicago Skyway toll bridge.
oh, there it is.
So we're still in Chicago.
That
But
means
just
the
very-
South Shore is just right on the other side
It
of the
is.
tollway.
It means we're just about a couple minutes from entering Indiana.
That's right.
Still in Illinois, though.
Correct.
Okay. So, what do we start a toast or something, or to
Sure.
New York? On it's our June 2nd, 2024, like you mentioned.
Yep. So here's a toast
All right, to Rail Rangers.
and a good trip.
All right.
Brought to you by Amtrak. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Brought to you by wine,
Chardonnay.
Chardonnay,
And cheese.
and cheese.
Alright, everyone. So we just finished our nice little drink and our cheese and cracker tray. We're gonna head back to our room.
Okay, a viewliner sleeper. The bedroom's over here, and roomettes just ahead. Yeah. Yep.
Alright. I think we've shown them a viewliner sleeper before, but if not,
Cardinal. On a program we did on the Cardinal a while ago. Yeah.
So, this is the room. You have facilities here.
Yes, on the old Viewliner 1 cars, the new 2 cars that's removed.
Yes, so then you have your sink here to brush your teeth.
Mm-hmm. Fold down sink. Yeah.
Wash your hands, whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
Top bunk is here, just lowers with the little lever here. There's a little cubby up there for luggage if you need.
Our bag didn't fit up there, by the way. It was too big of a bag.
A little pocket, like if you have glasses and things like that,
Yep.
right there.
Yep.
They give you hangers to hang your coat, night lights. You got windows up here too.
But you keep your windows closed.
I
but-
do because I don't like.
Well, I like the light in my room, but
so you could show them out the window.
yeah, sure, okay.
So good night, everyone.
Okay, we'll see you somewhere in Pennsylvania or New York tomorrow, I guess.
Erie, Pennsylvania.
Tomorrow morning?
7:15.
All right.
All right. Good night.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Where are we? Okay.
Choo-choo.
Yeah. So where are we?
We are in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. You slept through all of Indiana and Ohio?
Did.
Wow.
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, bumpy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then ordering breakfast here in the diner?
We did. We'll show you our breakfast when it comes.
Oh, okay.
Lots of coffee.
Oh, okay. Oh. Breakfast time, Lakeshore Limited.
Right. So Robert
So
got
this is the flexible menu.
that's
you
right.
wanna
So
know.
Robert got the pancakes with the sausage,
They'll come in
little tray.
a little tray. Yeah, okay.
And I got the omelet.
Oh. Yeah, served on the best Amtrak plastic.
Alright, got coffee, got orange juice, or apple juice,
Yeah.
and he got apple juice and milk.
One in the back, right there.
And here's to a good morning.
Okay. Still in Erie. We're early into Erie, so
That's right.
next stop we'll cross into New York State. I think we'll get to see a little bit of the lake, maybe, as we leave Erie. So we'll try to look at that. Well, you finished your breakfast?
Yep.
And what's going on right now?
We just crossed into New York State.
New York State, right here.
About 40 minutes. This will be the second call for breakfast in the sleeper lounge. Sleeper lounge will be closing right around 9:30. Second call for breakfast, Buffalo to Pier, next station stop. Good morning.
Now we're in the New York State already.
Yes,
And big railroad yards are.
in intermodal yard.
Yeah. So I
we're
presume.
loading the trailer back there into the train.
So I presume we're coming into. I see it downtown, maybe up there.
Buffalo.
Coming into Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo.
Yes.
Yep, so Buffalo, New York
Which
is
is-
the next station stop.
It
after
said normally
Erie.
is a smoke stop. So if you are planning a trip, maybe get
Get some fresh air.
get
at
some
this
fresh
point.
air. But they're doing some track work, and he said there's going to be multiple stops and a lot of construction equipment on the platform this morning.
So we won't be able to get
We'll
off.
not be able to get off and show you the train at Buffalo, but he said that the stop is long. There's a stop at Syracuse. A couple more hours where we can get off and kind of show you the train because we didn't have a chance to do that
Last
at
night.
Union Station like we normally do.
And it was dark, so it was
Yeah.
darker than normal for us.
And here's a quiz question for you, some Buffalo trivia, because you like fun facts.
I do like fun facts.
So see if you remember this. A couple of years ago we drove through Buffalo.
Okay.
When we flew to Cleveland. This is a separate trip. And then we drove from Cleveland to New York and all the way to Maine, Boston. what national park unit is in Buffalo that we stopped at. It was closed because of the pandemic at the time, but we walked around the outside of it. See if you remember this, as we kind of started seeing downtown Buffalo in the distance there. But you remember?
Can I phone a friend?
No, you cannot phone a friend. What national park unit? We stopped at Buffalo.
Considering that we have now completed all 424.
424, yeah.
It's hard to remember. Like, I remember my favorite ones.
Oh, I understand that, but
I'm not as good with them as you are, so I don't.
Of course not. No one's as good as me.
I don't remember every single name.
Oh, red signal. I'm supposed to stop.
It was a white house. I remember that. Kind of in the middle of the city.
Okay.
I don't remember the name of it.
You don't remember the name of the national park unit in Buffalo?
The Buffalo Soldiers?
No. No. It had to do with a president.
A president.
It had to do with a president.
Not Eisenhower.
Nope, a little earlier.
Taft?
No, that was in Cincinnati.
I don't know. I forget. I'm sorry.
Teddy Roosevelt inaugural site.
Oh, there you go.
You can see one of the slips. This is kind of where we're going to pull away from Lake Erie now. But there's one last kind of view of Lake Erie.
Some industrialization there.
Because that's on the far west end of New York is Lake Erie.
Got some turkeys over there in the field. One's got its feathers all puffed up.
Oh.
Lots of railroad tracks.
Yeah.
At least 12. 13 with us.
See the front of the train, kind of.
Pretty good engineer. Didn't even pull us across over those tracks. Pretty old churches there.
The old station.
I was gonna say, I remember being here. I remember that because the last time we were on here, the conductor was talking about that station,
Ah.
the old station, or old industry that was there. I don't know if it was necessarily the station.
Yeah, it's an old station, I believe. Yeah, we can see the old train sheds and platforms. Would have been something.
There, yes, definitely.
A lot of history.
and gentlemen, next station stop will be Syracuse. Syracuse will be a fresh air stop. If you want to step off the train, you can get some fresh air or smoke a cigarette. If I do have any smokers, you can do that at the next station stop. It's about an hour and 15 minutes to Syracuse once we do depart. For the last call for Rochester here, should be departing very shortly. Breakfast has concluded. Lunch will start at noon. Lunch will go from noon to 2. No reservations needed. Just go ahead and have a seat at one of the tables, and Adam will take your order. Syracuse will be next. This train is running on time.
Here, and we just crossed across, over on that side.
And
so that's not just a river.
No, not at all.
And what is that?
The Erie Canal.
Oh, which connected the Hudson River and the lakeshore.
There you go.
And the train line runs along the Erie Canal for quite a ways through New York State, and that's would save a lot of shipments and cargo that was going between the ocean and the Great Lakes. So it's a National Heritage Corridor that you can check out. And there's a tow path in the canal. So I think it's over on this side now. You kind of picturing those old
Yeah, so there's a lot of those canals that we don't know about that exist, much like the C&O Canal.
Yeah, which connected Cumberland, Maryland, and Washington. When we wrote the Capital Limited,
Right.
brought you that program.
And then there is
by Harper's Ferry. You remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
What other canals do we have?
I&M Canal, which goes along the route of the
right.
Texas Eagle. So if you're taking the lakeshore, and we're about half.
Just beyond the trees there, it looks like it might be. But
Yeah. So we're just a little bit into what's our next station stop? She's thinking.
Albany.
Syracuse. Good
Syracuse.
answer. We'll be able to get off the train, show you the train there.
Yeah, get some fresh air.
Albany too. That'll be a little bit later this afternoon
Yes.
after lunch. You're getting ahead of
I
yourself.
am getting ahead of myself.
So yeah, we're speeding along. We're right on time on our journey here. And
Don't jinx us now.
no, I know. Yeah, the canal is over there, kind of along the tree. A little hard to see now, along the tree line. But yeah, we'll get off at Syracuse and show them my train.
Yeah.
All right.
See you there.
All right, where are we? Where are we?
Syracuse.
Oh, you want to show them the train? See
Sure,
what we got?
always take you to the front end of the train.
Yes, because we don't want to hear in our videos we didn't see the whole train.
Right, so we always tell you the engine numbers that we have.
Yeah.
So leading our train is engine number 87. Looks like it needs a new paint job.
Well, that's not very nice, Kandace.
Second is engine 50. We have the Boston Sleeper.
Now, what's the name of it? What kind of river? Susquehanna?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
These poor people are stuck right up against the engine. That's bad. Then we have a coach car, right?
Yep, Boston coach car.
Boston coach car.
28009. there's the Greyhound to New York. Maybe you should get off here and take that.
Oh, that's the cafe.
Oh, cafe card.
That's the cafe car.
2800.
Then the Coke car.
Yes.
We're at, you have to walk several cars down.
Yes.
To get to the Coke car.
So just a cafe car that goes to Boston, and then some coach cars that go to Boston. And then somewhere they'll split it. I'm not sure if it's here or the next one, but we'll find out in Albany. Because the diesels go on to Boston, and then they put an electric engine on
Into New
and a
York
few
City,
more
yeah.
into New York. 25026. Well, sounds like a freight coming through.
Yep.
Here, we'll pull over and let the conductor go around us.
Have another Coach car.
Yep, New York for sure. Probably a couple. Yeah. Alright.
The Viewliner Diner.
Yeah.
We showed you the inside of that last night when we got on with our drink.
Yeah.
The Providence.
Yes. Alright.
The first
Sleeper?
number 62045.
Okay.
For those playing along at home.
Yeah, 60. Yeah. One of the both Viewliner 2 diners. Or Viewliner 2 sleepers. And then Kandace is gonna get on back here. Alright, bye. Hello, where are we?
We are in Utica.
There's a steam engine on the other side. What do we have over here? I see some, like a tourist railroad,
The Adirondack Scenic Railroad.
which I don't know much about. Do you know the, do you have some fun facts about the Adirondack
I do
Scenic?
not.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it goes through the Adirondacks?
Oh. There's an old E or F units there,
There's the Adirondacks sitting there.
but they're spray painted LTEX, so not sure if those were bought or what the... It's the southern terminus of the Adirondack Scenic Railroad, so... Not sure if they're still in operation or not at this point, but... Some old...
Maybe someone can comment below.
Yeah, if you know the status of... I mean, the cars over here look pretty, like, in use, like, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe that's just their storage equipment down there.
Yeah, that stuff looks like in pretty rough shape. But like maybe they're working on
What
it.
town are we in again?
Utica,
New York.
New York.
Okay.
Utica.
Well, look at that. A little bit of change of scenery starting to get into the Appalachian Mountains. And the Mohawk River at the base of the mountains starting to definitely change the scenery once you get on the other side of Utica.
Definitely.
A little bit more to look at. So now it's lunchtime.
It's lunchtime. I ordered the beef.
So it's about noon, 1 o'clock.
Looks pretty tasty.
There. Oh. All right.
And what did you order?
I don't know. It's salad because I'm healthy. That's all. I'm just gonna eat a little petri dish of pasta.
Pasta.
Spaghetti and meatballs. got a cheese and cracker tray. We're preparing because they cut the cafe off and cut the cafe car off in Albany coming up. So no snacks. So
And a bottle of wine.
So that's a tip if you're gonna go south. Grab your snacks about Utica. Grab your wine. Because you'll be without any food for like 4 hours once you get south of Albany. So we're all set for a little wine and cheese this afternoon. Hopefully get a seat along the Hudson River here. But yeah, definitely a change in the scenery.
Yep. Beautiful. Trees are starting to come down.
Yeah, it's June 2nd. They should be coming out.
Of course.
Mohawk River, upstate New York.
Once we do depart, next station stop will be Albany. About 20 minutes to Albany once we do leave here. Albany is a designated smoke stop, rest stop. We'll have a good hour and a half or so in Albany for all my passengers that's going beyond on to New York. We do not depart Albany until 4:10. 4:10 is our scheduled departure from Albany. Anyone going on the Boston section is the front half of the train. The Boston section has a 3:27 scheduled departure. 3:27 is the scheduled departure for the Boston section. If you are departing here and going up to the Boston section, you'll just walk up the platform to the front half of the train. We're 30 minutes back here on the New York section. So please use the restrooms before we do arrive. We'll lose the air too as we're sitting without power. A couple of stores upstairs in the Albany station. A couple of restrooms as well for those who might not want to wait. You are free to do what you want once we do arrive. Just please be back by 4 o'clock if you are headed on to New York. 4:10 is our scheduled departure. Albany will be next. Once again, you can step off the train in Albany. 4:10 is our scheduled departure time for New York. And we will lose restrooms once we do depart. Once we do arrive and they split the train, the restrooms will be non-operational for about 20 to 30 minutes. Albany next.
Sure.
All right, where are we rolling on to next?
We are in Albany, New York.
State capital of New York.
That is correct.
A lot of people think it's New York City, but it's not. It's
Yeah.
Albany.
Albany.
And then what happens to the train we've been on since last night, since Chicago? You look sleepy.
Yeah. It splits. The first part, half of the train, goes on with the diesel engines, as we explained it at the last stop that we got out at.
Oh.
It goes on to Boston.
Okay.
They switch us over to
What cars go on to Boston?
the sleeper, the cafe, and 1 or 2 coaches. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
But then the rest of the train, we get an electric engine because there's catenary that you have to use to get us to Penn Station. So they'll switch us to an electric engine, and we will be on our merry way after about an hour and a half of sitting there.
Oh. So there's an opening right before we come into the station. And across the Hudson River, which will be traveling along.
Later.
We'll show you that coming into New York. But we're going to cross the bridge over the Hudson here.
I don't know if you can see the Capitol building, but
It might be on the other side, too.
might be, yes.
You can see the front of the train here. If you look around, I'm going to zoom in on it. There it is.
Engine number 87.
You can see all the 4 Amfleet coaches there. Around in the curve. Going on the bridge.
Crossing over another set of railroad tracks below us.
Oh yeah, a lot of train lines coming together here. North-south, you can go up to Montreal, Canada. I think this is where they put on the dome car when we rode Ocean View several years ago.
Indeed.
You can see where all the old tracks still used to be. It's kind of cool.
Looks like a segment into that building.
Kidding me?
It's alright.
There it is, the Hudson River. Which of course flows into the Atlantic Ocean.
Looks like there's geese floating in there.
Ah. And of course, the tide of New York Bay and the ocean has an influence on the Hudson River. Not so much up here, but as you would go further and further south.
Yes, it does. Down there.
This is kind of still the upper Hudson River. The train line that goes north to Railroad Y, but if you take this turn, you end up going up to Montreal, real northern New York, Rouse's Point. We've taken it.
Yeah,
Look at that, spilled drink all over her pants.
it's alright.
Lovely.
It is what it is.
Yeah, huh?
I got excited when I saw the railroad tracks going into the building.
Oh, okay. Maybe people are spilling their drinks at home, watching you spill your drinks.
Maybe.
I'm not sure what's going on here. Lots of tracks coming together. Yeah, what time is it?
2:41.
We sit here at 4:10, so like an hour and 20 minutes?
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, Albany Rensselaer Station style watch is up next in that train. Once again, 410 is on scheduled departure for New York. The Boston section will be departing at 3:27. We will lose power just a few minutes after we arrive as they split the train. Restrooms will be non-operational. We'll lose any air that we have for about a half hour or so. Restrooms upstairs, some stores upstairs. Please be back by 4 o'clock if you do leave us here. Albany.
have the WebEx Northern Pacific cars in Albany, private rail cars. A lot of activity going on here. This is the we're about to cut off the Boston section, so we'll walk up there. This is the back of the New York section, so we'll walk up there.
48 en route to Boston, with intermediate stops at Pittsfield, Springfield.
One last look at the full train, because again they'll be cutting off the cars up at the front, all the baggage car at the back, and sleepers and the diner and the first couple coaches will go to New York, but it will not be the full train, so this will be your last chance to see the full train here. Also have some private rail cars. This is an excursion that started a couple years out of New York. Private rail cars. It's a day trip up to Albany and back that they do here. Been very, very profitable. I think it's like $300 to $400. You ride up in the morning, you get a couple hours in Albany, and then you ride the cars back along the beautiful Hudson River. So we're going to take a look at these over on the other track. Thought about doing this, but they sold out in just like a day or two of them actually going on sale. So but pretty cool. As of course Rail Rangers started with the private cars. Doing our program on private cars. Unfortunately they're in a few and far between. It's the Hickory Creek. And also then ahead of that, New York Central 43. It's on the back of the Amtrak that's going to leave in just a little bit. Probably ahead of ours. But and you can see that's the separation over there. So from here back, that all goes on to New York, and then they're breaking up the train right here, and from here all this way will go on to Boston. That's train 448, as you can see. So we'll pause here, and then pick up when they pull off. just left on time.
Yes.
I sat here for about an
Like
hour and a
30
half.
seconds early, but
Is the private car still out
the
there?
private car is still there. It looks like there's more people on it
I wonder
now.
if they're right behind us. Hickory Creek, goodbye. I guess I was thinking they would go first, but a little bit of rain showers, as you can see on the window here of our bedroom.
That's right.
In New York Central car. So, all right. Is he going to make an announcement?
He already did.
Did he say his name?
He did.
Oh, well, maybe we'll get it again.
Maybe.
We'll keep. Did you hear it pretty loud in here?
I was in the room.
Huh? What?
I was in the other room still.
Oh, you were. Okay. You can see Albany over there. Not sure if you can see the Capitol. Still got our cheese and wine that we secured at lunch.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're gonna head along the Hudson, which is on this side, on our bedroom. Well, how do we? We're now in a bedroom.
Imagine that.
Wow.
I work magic.
Yeah. So, where are we? And what are we looking at?
Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie. What is that Native American for?
I have not a clue.
Oh.
And that's the Metro North Railroad.
Oh, the
cars.
start of the... Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, station stop will be Poughkeepsie. Next station stop will be Croton Army. 40 minutes to Croton Army.
Oh, you look all official now. I like it.
in the bag, ladies and gentlemen, to collect all dirty linen, hand towels, washcloths. If you're finished with the pillows, please remove the pillowcases for me. And if I do need to remake that bed, it'll take me a few minutes to get in there and put some new sheets on the bed. Curtain line coming up, then our final station side, New York Penn Station. About 45 minutes to New York. So just hang out in your room, ladies and gentlemen. I will make that announcement when they let us out of the tunnel. We're about 15 minutes ahead of schedule, almost 20 minutes ahead of schedule here, 20 minutes early. So they could pull us through, but sometimes they do hold us in the tunnel until the correct track will open up. So I will make that announcement when we come out of the tunnel. Please make one more check around your room, make sure all personal items. It's been a pleasure having everyone from Chicago to New York and everyone who boarded in between. Final station slot coming up, New York Penn Station, Moynihan Train Hall. If you do have any check luggage to pick up, Moynihan Train Hall, when you step off the train, you'll make a left and follow those yellow squares that take you into the Moynihan Train Hall. It'll take you up the rear escalator if you need to collect any check luggage. For those who just need to exit, one level up will be the subway level, 2 levels up will be the street level. Please watch your step next to the train. Once again, we are 10 minutes ahead of schedule. Just hang out in your room, and I will let you know once we do come out of that final tunnel.
All right, New York Penn Station. We made it.
Track, you go up to the main level. Right here for your break that. First sleeping, I'm gonna go there, we're going back. First sleeping. Oh, right here? Got it. So you start to get here and just come back and get chilled. Yeah, so up the rear escalator here. All right, man, be safe, girl, too.
Thanks again, Jeremiah. Yeah,
All
all
right,
the best.
Jeremiah, take care.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate
It's been a
it,
pleasure.
man. Thank you.
You gotta be safe.
All right, good shit.
All right, everyone, we made it.
Yes, New York City.
Moynihan Train Hall.
And here we were just 18 hours ago in Chicago,
We were.
and we made it.
Beautiful new train station here. I believe we've brought you
We've
here.
already brought him here on the
We've brought
Cardinal,
you,
I
We've
think.
brought you here before, but
Yeah.
it's such a beautiful place. You can't help but to show them again.
New York, the city. So nice they named it twice.
That's right.
All right, that ends up another program. June 2nd, 2024, Rail Rangers on the road. All right, see you next time.
Next
Bye.
time.
On behalf of the Midwest Rail Rangers, thank you so much for joining us for this program. Here's a look at the next program. Make sure you mark your calendar for this, and we look forward to seeing you then. In the meanwhile, if you're planning an Amtrak trip, don't forget about one of our exciting and interesting rail route guides. For more information, go to www.railrangers.org. That's www.railrangers.org. And click on the Rail Rangers store. There are plenty of options for both local and long-distance rail route guides, in traditional book format, PDF ebook, and even MP3 podcasts. Until we gather together next month, the first Sunday of every month at 7 p.m. Central Time, we hope you have a great week and a great month ahead, and come out and join us on one of our onboard educational programs. For a listing of our in-person programs, go to our website. Again, that's www.railrangers.org and click on upcoming events. Until next month, we'll see you then.